Alright, I'm gonna share it right now.
Do you want to cash in Eddie Guerrero's Money in the Bank briefcase to challenge the winner of tonight's WWE Universal Championship contest? Yes. I doubt that, Hershey. Ding, ding, ding. He's cashing in. He's cashing in his contract. Yeah.
I thought it was weird how when I was on Cameron's PlayStation, PS4, and when I looked under my communities, like all of my like Friday 13th and my Dead by Daylight communities just didn't show up on his PS4. I don't. Yeah, it is weird. And then I'm thinking like maybe I had something turned off, like some type of parental thing on his settings. So I went back to my settings, which is the primary, or it was the primary. I turned everything off for him so he could watch anything. I had everything like there was no filter. And I went back to it and it still wasn't showing some communities. But then what I did was I went under where it says browse communities. And if you type in browse communities and type in Dead by Daylight, they come up that way. So it's just weird how the whole the wording of it was like it wasn't like like how it normally is. But he could get on Dead by
Whoa.
Daylight communities. It was just weird because I wanted to invite him to Daniel's community. Um, Dead by what is it called? Oh, Dead by Daylight and Fire 13. I wanted to invite him to that. So I'm gonna try to invite him again.
1, 2.
Huh? Oh, that was the first restaurant that I got. Um, yeah, but that one is kind of so big where they're always waiting a long time. That's why I like having a small restaurant. When you have, alrighty, when you have a small restaurant, it's the waiters don't have to go up and down the stairs and they don't have to go far. But when you have, oh my God, did he finish? I was cut off twice. What was I saying? Something about the house. But yeah, um, I turned it into a restaurant actually. It was just a house. It was just a house. They call it an estate. Estate is like just a big house. And I said, well, let me make it into a restaurant, and I did. Now I'm yeah, definitely. I'm gonna send you screenshots of the normal restaurant, not this big old mansion of a restaurant. 'Cause that one, I still got that one, but it's just hard to manage.
Hershey, I
I
would
wish
like.
like you,
Uh,
I
um,
wish like on The Sims 2, where you could have a restaurant and you could help the waiter. Like let's say the waiter, you could tell the waiter to take a break. And I like that.
2.
Like you could say if the waiter was tired, you could say go take a break, and you could take over for the waiter. On the Sims 4 game, you can't do that. They don't get breaks. All you can do is give them praise. You can give them a raise, or you can criticize or fire them. And I miss giving them a break because when you give them a break, they could go outside or do whatever, walk around. They could go play video games, and then you could, after like 5 minutes, whatever, you could say, okay, I need you to get back to work. I miss that interaction in Sims 4.
3.
because that's why a lot of them get tired. A lot of them be wanting to quit because they be exhausted, and all you can do is just close the restaurant and send them home. As opposed to telling them to. I like giving them a break. Because you could do that. You could do that for the butlers too. Like if the butlers was exhausted, you could say, "Go take a break," or "Why don't you go take a nap?" And they would do that. And then after a while, you could say, "Okay, time to get back to work."
Hershey.
All right, I mean. Oh, okay. No, you can show. I'll show my pictures too. You can show your pictures. Everybody can show their pictures tonight.
Hershey,
And then I'll get on Dead by Daylight in a little bit.
I would like it if you could support.
How long you gonna be on Tayshawn? Okay, well yeah. Okay, yeah. Let me just do maybe a half an hour, and then I'll get on the Dead by Daylight.
Okay.
Guys, when you have as trained an eye as I do, you get to a point where you can see the finisher coming before it actually comes. And let me tip you off to something here. It's coming, and it's coming.
Hershey, there's this one thing that I would like you to support me in.
Okay.
When I'm playing my wrestling game. There's this $1 million not championship. There's a $1 million challenge. So I have to beat this tower thing. Then when I beat the tower, I gotta send a promotional video saying why I should win $1 million. If they think that I should move to like the tournament, and then I'll be in like the semi-final tournament where I'm fighting online players, and then if I beat them, I have to face like a wrestler who's really good at gaming. But if I lose to that, I still get some money even in the semi-finals, but it won't be like $1 million. Still be a lot of money, and I could go to WrestleMania. So I just want some support in this competition thing.
Well, let me know ahead of time. No last minute stuff.
Okay, cause it does that $1 million. It does that $1 million. That means
Yeah, cause she can
Baltimore.
Taylor.
Yeah.
Taylor, yeah. Click subscribe and then click the bell. So when he goes live, you'll see his videos at the top of your screen on YouTube. That's what I got. That's what I have for you, and I have for Enoch.
I don't have Spider-Man yet.
What are you talking about, Taylor?
Michael Wizard, he said, where's Spider-Man?
What do you mean? Oh, he's asking you?
No, I don't have Spider-Man yet.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that's the problem. So I just closed my restaurant. I sent all my workers home.
I'm not surprised Eddie Guerrero win.
And I made a second floor, y'all, in my restaurant. I don't have anything upstairs yet. I'm gonna take a picture and send it to y'all. All I have is a floor and some stairs.
Let me have a look at the rules.
I don't have a roof yet because I don't know if I want to make it 2 stories or if I just want to make it like one, like upstairs. I think I was telling you the other day or yesterday I want to make it like a dance, like a little club upstairs. And that would be fun for the customers.
I am so pleased that they'll include.
You know, it's kind of girly, but I like the color, so I was like, whatever. And so downstairs is pretty good so far. It's just let me show you one with the walls up, because I also did the wallpaper too. And I still like it where I have Daniel, that's my son that works there, and he lives at the restaurant too. I have him living on the right side of the house. It's pretty much a house, and I have the restaurant on the left side of the house. So I like that so far. I just need to add some little things here and there. I had the shower in the bathroom, but I moved the shower into his bedroom. Because there's no point when you go in a restaurant, you don't have showers in the bathroom, you know? So I was like, let me move it into his bedroom. I also locked the door because I had customers going inside Daniel's room watching TV. And I locked the door so now only Daniel or the people who live with Daniel can go in that room and watch TV. Yeah, take a shower, watch TV. Make it more realistic. So I had that booth. The booth does work. I had two customers sit at the booth and they order food. I also put a second a second stove in the kitchen. So I do have I have two chefs now. I have two chefs, I have two waiters, and I have one host. So it actually helps speed up the process. And I do want to put more expensive tables and I want to get more expensive chairs. Those chairs are one of the cheapest type of chairs. They're like hard and uncomfortable, but what's really saving me is I have, I'm gonna show you a picture of that too. What's saving my restaurant is I have wall art on the walls. And the wall art is good for decor. So when the customer walks in and they see like the wall art, they're like, oh, okay, nice. But if I didn't have those pictures on the walls, I would be getting bad scores for as far as the decor. And I do. Yeah, definitely. And you can buy like if you get like they have different types of pictures that you can purchase, and they have different ones. Some of them have a high environment skill. So if you get like an expensive picture, it improves the environment. So that's what you obviously want, especially when you have a restaurant, because the customers they're not gonna be happy, and they're already waiting a long time for their food. And if it looks pretty bad in the restaurant too, you really gonna be getting a low score. Mm-hmm.
Hershey, why don't you put a jukebox in there?
I am. I think I'm gonna put that upstairs.
Okay.
I'm gonna put like a DJ thing upstairs. And I'm gonna put like a little dance floor upstairs as well, so they can come upstairs and get down, boogie. Boogie. Yeah, it is. I wanted to put a piano in here, but sometimes you can't put too much in a restaurant. I don't want it to be too clustered. I was thinking though, if you look at my picture, I don't know if you can see it. I have a chess table on the side, on the right hand side of the house. I was thinking about moving that and putting the piano back there, but I don't know. Normally a piano is in the center of the house, so I was like, I don't know. I was kind of. Let me see. Wait, is that the picture I just sent? Or is that an old picture? Oh yes, that's the waiter station. So every time that they clear dishes, that's where they take the dirty dishes.
That's just a sample of what he can do.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Hire like a little pianist. There we go. Yeah, I definitely want to get some more expensive chairs.
Oh,
and once I get this decor really like popping, it's gonna be really nice.
Michael Wizard is pissed.
It is, thank goodness. But it was a hassle getting this started though. I had a lot of angry customers. A lot of angry customers.
Well, your restaurant
hmm it will go back to the house, and that's what I think I might end up doing. I might end up selling the house, because really, realistically, what I did was that big house that you saw that was in the community. That was on one of the gaming packs. So that was on the one of the gaming packs where you could visit a community and on the Sims, and that was pretty much like a big mansion that you could go visit. It was like a museum type, where you could go visit. But I didn't want it to be a museum. I wanted it to be like a restaurant. So I kind of like tweaked it, and I took a lot of the museum stuff out. I kept a lot of it in because it's a mansion. I kept a lot of the stuff in, but I just added like tables, chairs, just the restaurant side of it, and to make it like a restaurant. But when you go to the actual community on The Sims, that house is still there, and instead of a restaurant, it's just a big museum. So it's like the house is twice on the game, because it's on the game where it's supposed to be, and then I kind of just did my own thing, and then I put it in where I wanted to do too. But I don't know how to. I want to delete that house. Like I want to delete one, like the second one, not the original one, the one that I have as the restaurant. I want to delete that one, but I don't know how. Enoch, do you know how to do that? Enoch, is he still here? Enoch? Guess we lost Enoch. Okay. Well, never mind. I have to figure that out on my own. But yeah, I would like, because I kind of want, like, I wanted to make like a realistic restaurant, and that first one wasn't realistic. It wasn't supposed to be a restaurant. It was supposed to be just a museum.
Who
But I
said?
just made it to my own. What?
Who said it was realistic?
Realistically, because it's already on the map. Is what I'm saying. So if you have the Sims game, and you already have a museum. Let's say it's a museum that's on the map. You say, oh, I really like that house, but instead of a museum, I want to make it into a restaurant. So now you put that same house on another location on the map. So now you have two houses that look exactly the same, but they're doing two different things. One is a museum, which is supposed to be, and the other one is a restaurant. I'm gonna take a screenshot and show you what I'm talking about, so you can actually see what I mean. Let me go back.
Andre pissed me off on The Sims.
No drama tonight. No drama.
He was old, and the
What's
mouse.
going on between you and DeAndre? It seemed like y'all have like a lot of issues going on.
And yeah, DeAndre was old, and he's a milestone, I think, was trying to.
Oh, you talking about you just playing?
Yeah, my son,
I
DeAndre.
thought you okay.
He
Like in real life.
he needs to level up to level 10 fitness level, because he was so old. He died of over exercise, and I was like, come on, DeAndre, why are you dying on me?
So does he come back as a ghost now? Or he doesn't even come back as a ghost anymore?
No, too much effort.
Do I come back as a ghost?
No one did.
Yeah. Why? You know you can talk to the ghosts. Where's the
Okay.
tombstones? Are the tombstones still on your property?
Well, what?
You know when you have a sim and the sim dies and like the Grim Reaper comes,
Yeah.
he leaves a tombstone wherever that sim died. So if it died in the house, it's an urn. If the sim died outside of the house, it's a tombstone. Are the tombstones still on your property?
Yeah.
Okay. Then the ghost should still be there. You know you can go over, click the tombstone and click strengthen physical connection.
I put Enoch in my inventory because there was too many urns in the house.
Well then if you put him in inventory, you're not gonna see him, you're not gonna see his ghost.
Ah, that's fine.
Oh, that. Alright.
Cause everyone, I need. Who was the die, Hershey? Was it's Eclipse?
What do you mean?
The YouTube die.
I sent it in the group chat.
got a different person.
Looks like he might be from Hawaii. Does he look Hawaiian? I don't know. Arab?
I got one. It's a clip. Subscribe and link my channel and share the stream.
I'm trying to get Enoch some subscribers.
I think he said he followed me and he's gonna give me a shout out. Who's new? Can I be created? Yes, he can.
Oh, I'm not gonna work all day tomorrow. At least I'm gonna take my game though.
Hershey, I got a new subscriber.
Nice.
I'm 28 now. Catching up to you.
You're gonna pass me. You can't pass me, Taylor.
No, I haven't. You're 30. I'm 28. 3 more.
Okay, I'm gonna show you the first house.
It's amazing how quickly things can change here in the WWE. Could have a broken arm pretty soon, folks. Brutal armbar there.
I lost my championship to Eddie Guerrero because he cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase. I ain't mad about that. I planned that. When it's a Money in the Bank match, when he cashes in, I don't really care who wins. So Eddie Guerrero is the new Universal Champion.
Did Daniel say he's coming back? I think Daniel's still recording. Michael Wizard. Yeah, he's still recording. Who's singing? Enoch gave me a good idea. When I first made my second restaurant, I had the steps on the side of that restaurant. Enoch said, why are the steps on the side of the restaurant? So then I put them in the front. And then I made it like, kind of like long. I put the door there right in the center. And it looks good. Enoch be having some good ideas sometimes. Yeah, he does houses. Okay.
The champ to the top turnbuckle. He's calling for it.
Oh, boom.
This should do it right there.
1, 2, 3. There we go.
This one is over.
Here's your winner, and then you will done.
You got ghost from the moment around here.
Up next we have singles action. We have The Rock against AJ Styles. You don't want to miss it.
This dude have 534 subscribers and he gonna give me a shout out. Now what The Rock is cooking. Ding, 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 ding. The Rock said, no you won't, Hershey, and shut your mouth. Rock. Huh? 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 Huh?
Hey, what are you doing? Big T.
No, want now. No, they don't want now. I can stand up, don't
I
really
like
want
fighting
now.
or sleep
The
again.
18 pound, the phenomenal
Always fast.
AJ
Always fast.
Styles. In that,
What are you gonna
ain't
do
it
with him?
not to feel the
What
pain.
are you gonna do with him?
Just bring it.
Anyway,
Bring your ass. And you're about to get an ass whooping.
you watch your mouth.
This let the AJ Rocky
I'm
son.
gonna tell you being bad.
What?
Is you being bad?
I think you need to do a lot more betting on YouTube, Hershey.
Well, I'm not really trying to get that many subscribers like you and me now. I mean, if I get them, that's great. But if I don't, I'm okay with that too.
Yeah, and he seems to have an endless supply of energy. And it's the Rock with the reversal. He might have it.
Originally, I was trying to get people to join my community. And then I kind of gave up on that too. Because I think you get kind of, I don't say bored, but you get a little bored after a while with it.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm thinking about deleting my community.
No, you can't do that.
True.
What's the name of your community?
Taylor Stride.
Okay, yeah.
The Rock.
I was mad because you changed it from the celebrities. I was like, no.
Winner, The Rock.
I was like, you can't do that. And he did it anyway.
I wanted something even more unique. I wanted demons, kings. I wanted the Undertaker. Before he was the king. Oh yeah, did you have a look at the demon entrances? Oh. They're pretty cool. There's the Jack the Ripper one. There was one where he had a chainsaw and pretended to be the Texas chainsaw guy. I don't know what he called. Leatherface. And the other one was we got the whole world in our hands, religious song.
Do you know how to delete a building on The Sims? Let's say there's a building that's on there and you don't want it in that spot. You want to put it, like, get rid of it. Do you know how to do that, Taylor?
What? Yeah.
I'm gonna show Tashawn some pictures. I'm gonna show you as well.
Okay.
I made on The Sims. There's a gaming pack called Get Together, and I purchased that. and it had this one on the new map for that gaming pad. They had this huge estate house, which is gorgeous. It has a beautiful like garden backyard, has flags in the front yard. You'll see pictures of it. But I loved the building so much that I wanted to make it into a restaurant. So I took that same building and I put it in another spot on the map, and I made it into a restaurant. Now I have two buildings that look the same, and I wanted to delete one of them. But I need help. I'm gonna have to get Enoch to help me.
I don't like how they changed 2K19. When I do it, I need to search YouTube for some of the trophies. And then I start off with the easier ones and then work my way to the hard ones.
We need to get Tayshawn a nickname. I get tired of typing Tayshawn in here. Alright, that's the first one.
Boom. Whoa.
Somebody getting sleepy again. Somebody by the name of Taylor.
Oh, spear!
Oh, I sent the pictures. I sent the same picture twice. I'm sorry. I hate when I do that. I'm sure you do too.
Hershey, I'm gonna make you my wrestling game. I'm gonna make you. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but it's gonna be very challenging for me. I'm gonna make you. No, I'm gonna making you is gonna be easy, but I'm gonna make you a Money in the Bank briefcase, customizable. It's gonna be brown, and I'm gonna try and get the logo of Hershey bar on it. So it's gonna be like a Hershey Money in the Bank briefcase, and you can cash it in.
Is Enoch eating dinner too? I think Enoch's eating dinner too. Y'all eat dinner late. Enoch's eating dinner, Daniel's eating dinner, and Tayshawn's eating dinner.
For the 8. Oh, she ain't gonna tap out yet. You know what? I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna cry. Like happy tears. Daniel Bryan wins the match. Not this Saturday. Next Saturday. Yeah, next week. Because it's been a long journey for him. But if he loses, I'd be pissed. I mean, he broke his neck 2 times. He always that the championship rips away from him. I mean, just once, I just want it to go well for him. Oh, another spear.
Yes.
And now another figure 8 from the Queen. Oh my.
Oh, Jason's on the line.
No.
Hot Wheels is on the line. Did you hear what my issue was? I was having some problems on The Sims, and I needed your help. Well, I sent some pictures in the group chat. What I did was I got the gaming pack for Get Together, right? So I got the Get Together pack, and on that pack it has this beautiful mansion called Vaughn something Estate. So
Whoa.
I love the mansion so much. If you go there, it's like a museum. So you can go there, you can walk around the museum or whatever, whatever. I liked it so much that I wanted to make that a restaurant. So I took that same building from my library and I put it on another map. I put it in the desert and I made it into a restaurant. Now I have two estates that look exactly the same. I have a restaurant and I have a museum. And I wanted to delete the restaurant and I wanted to delete the house too. Like I wanted to delete. So instead of having
Yes.
two of
Yes.
the same building, I just
Yes.
have one.
Oh
Do you know
yeah.
how to do that?
Guys, when you have as trained an eye as I do, you get to a point where you can see the finisher coming
Okay.
before it actually comes.
Hold on.
And
Let me
something
save
here. It's
this.
coming, and it's coming very soon.
I think I have to sell it first, right? I have to- Well, if you knock it down, you have to build something else in this place. I'm gonna sell it first, and then we can. Is there a way we can put it back into the library?
She came here to fight, not lay down.
Okay, I'm gonna share play.